Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. If you're new, welcome. We're glad to have you. And if you're returning, thanks for coming back and checking us out. I'm Christy.
I'm Ashley.
And let's see here.
It's been a little while.
It's been a little while.
So we're a little rusty right now.
Yeah, so you can find me on Instagram at CHRISTIEKANE. It's set to private right now, but you can still be my friend. I have some creepy dude problems.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, and
I'm Nomadic Yarns on Instagram, and you can find me on Ravelry as AshleyPoo22.
Oh, and I'm Christy on Ravelry.
And then we have a Ravelry group for the podcast,
which is linked in the channel page, but it's the Knitalong Podcast with Ashley and Christie, and that's the group name. And
we have a blogger.
Oh yeah, which is
kind of active.
Yeah, knitalongpodcast.blogspot.com. And a
Instagram for the podcast.
Knitalong Podcast.
We'll post it all up there too, and down below.
You can find us there.
Come say hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like meeting you. Subscribe if you like what you're seeing. Give us a thumbs up. Yeah. Man, it's amazing how taking a week off can kind of throw you off.
I know.
So it's been about 3 weeks since we last saw you. I had a crazy work week last week, and things were just a little chaotic.
I had a birthday.
Birthday, yes.
I turned
happy birthday.
36. Yay.
Yay.
Yay? I don't know.
30s are the new 20s.
I don't know. I feel like I'm like 80. But but we're back. We're back.
We're back in action.
Yeah.
We have lots of stuff to share with you. And talk about. And that means 3 weeks worth of hoarding yarn for me. So you were pretty good.
Pretty good. Do you have any FOs or anything?
I do. Yeah. I actually have one.
Nice.
So these are my Truth or Dare sock. And these are Nomadic Yarns Brit sock in the Truth or Dare colorway. Sock blockers are from Knitting Left. They're pretty cool.
They are.
And yeah, just afterthought everything for these because I cranked out the tube on my sock knitting machine. And I've had a few questions about that. It's a Gerhardt Erlbacher Gerhardt Speedster. It's the red one if you go on the website. And I just bought a 60 stitch cylinder because I usually knit with 60 stitches. So afterthought everything, cranked out the tube, cut it in half, added the toe, the heel, the ribbing. And then I also have a hoe. I have a sad story about this. Not really that sad. So this is Nomadic Yarns Spark Sock in the Fierce colorway. It's a retired colorway, but I might bring it back because it's pretty fun. So this is a 3-year-old whip. And I thought that I had finished the one sock, so I found it and I was like, I'm just going to put the heel in the second one and it'll be done. Everything will be great. So I grabbed them and I was all ready to take an FO shot. And I discovered that I had not, in fact, put the heel in the first one. So it's still a whip.
Oh.
But it's a hoe for this week. And yeah, I really like it. It's pretty bright. Good for summer. I hope that's focusing.
We're getting better.
We are.
We're getting there.
Last week was pretty good. We looked a little bit, but I think we did okay.
Yeah, trying.
Do you have any FOs this week?
I have a hoe, I guess.
Share your hoe.
So
a blocker.
Oh yeah, I forgot mine because So how this works is I put my youngest child to bed and then I like dash over here as fast as possible, and I forget lots of things.
Before she wakes up.
Yeah, before she wakes up. Yeah. So, this is Woolberry. And I just did a garter stitch toe and heel. This is the Woolberry Gilmore Girls Club. This is the April colorway, which is Lucan Waltz. So I just finished this. I love it. I'm halfway done with the foot on the second sock.
Very cute.
And I can't wait to put these in my sock drawer.
Yeah, that is a good colorway.
Right? I love it. And I have, look at how much is left over.
It's a lot.
I know.
You can do something scrappy with that, or put it in a shawl.
Well, okay. So remember when we started this I don't know if this is working. Okay. Remember when we started this podcast and I was like, I'm not really a sock knitter. Blah, blah, blah. You know.
That changed.
Yeah, and now I'm considering making one of those mitered square sock blankets.
You should. Those are cute.
I got all my scraps together. So I'm not a sock knitter. Well, I wasn't. I guess I kind of am now because I've been knitting a lot of socks. But when my grandma was alive, she had advanced rheumatoid arthritis. And she had trouble putting socks on. So I would knit her all her socks. So I would knit her socks but no one else. So I don't really have socks for me, but I have a lot of scraps from all the ones that I knit from her, so it's kind of special.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah.
And then you can remember her whenever you work on it.
So I have a bunch of that stuff.
Perfect.
From that time in my life. And that's all I have in the finished objects department.
Should we do whips?
Yeah, man.
You want to go first?
Sure.
What you working on?
So I think back in episode 1, way back when, I was working on this Ranunculus sweater, which is by MIDORI, Cafe MIDORI House, or I don't know. We'll link it. I can't remember what her name is. I think it's in focus. But anyway, so this is Madelinetosh Tosh Merino Light in Smokestack and Rowan Kid Silk Haze in Majestic held together. And it's just like a big, boxy, oversized sweater.
Very nice.
And I only had left were the sleeves. So this is the first sleeve. I'm working on that. And, you know, I have a nice little sweater. And this will work for our Cal.
We're the worst podcasters. Yeah. We didn't even mention our knit-along.
Our Summer of Sock Yarn knit-along.
Yes. Cal, SOSY on Instagram. Hashtag. So yeah, if you are new to the podcast, we are hosting a summer-long sock, well it's sock weight, technically sport and finer, knit-along, whips count, anything that weight you can knit. And we opened a chatter thread in our Ravelry group, a FO thread in our Ravelry group, and we'll be giving away prizes in both threads. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. I know I have a little bit of sock yarn in my stash. I'm sure most of you do as well.
Sure. Yeah, so yeah.
Sidebar.
Whips count, double dip,
triple
dip, whatever you want to do. Just get it done before Labor Day.
Any second socks that you have to knit?
We already have quite a bit.
We do.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I went on there yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so keep posting. Post as many times as you want.
Oh, yeah.
Both thread.
Yeah.
And we'll draw prizes.
Maybe beginning of the fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it?
Halfway through one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll discuss.
We'll work it out.
We'll let you know.
Yeah, this is pretty fluid right now.
Yeah. Rusty.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and then I have one more. So this, this has been on the podcast a couple times. This is my weekender, and
You're so close.
I did one. What is this? I split for the armholes. It's really you can't really see much. It's so marled. But anyway,
that's beautiful.
So all I have to do is Kitchener the neck up here, and then do the other side, and then I'll 3 needle bind it off together, and then be on Sleeve Island with this. Yeah,
super exciting.
I'll have some fall sweaters.
I'm jealous. I need to cast on a new sweater. You know which one, but
oh, I know, because I need to cast that one on too. So what do you got going on?
I have a lot of things.
That's really pretty.
I will show you my new cast. I have a few new cast-ons actually because I'm a monster, but I'm almost at the end of the road with this. So I bought this yarn ages ago. It was on sale at Webb's, and I'm just like, oh, that looks nice. It's Rowan, it's Tweedy. I'll use it for something. So I had this pattern in mind loosely when I bought it, but this is the Mascot by Justina Lorkowska. She is Let's Knit on Instagram and Ravelry and all that, and it's so much fun to work on. I needed a really like mindless garter shawl project.
That's pretty.
And I am using Rowan Fine Tweed, as I mentioned. This is the Vidal colorway, the Keld colorway, and my third, I'm really struggling with the contrast color for the second contrast because I bought Burnsol, which is a really dark purple, but I'm thinking it might be too close to the brown. I mean, maybe not. It looks fine there, but I have backups. It's just I have too many choices now, so I can't really decide what I'm going to do. And then I also cast on, so I met my nephew last weekend, and his name is Leo. He's named after Matt's dad. So I decided that he needs a little lion.
Oh.
So this is, the pattern is called Knitted Friends, and it's by Suzy Wool on Ravelry. So I just have his head and his body started. I need to separate for the sleeves. So yeah, it's pretty easy. I'm gonna embroider eyes and the nose and everything on there, and then he has a little mane that you put in afterwards. But this is OOAK Sport in the Black Eyed Susan colorway. I'm holding it double because I wanted it to be a little bit bigger. I'm thinking later, like when he's a little bit bigger, I'm going to knit him and the lion matching Gryffindor scarves because I'm such a dork. But I think that'll be really cute.
It's cute.
And you know, Matt's family is really into Harry Potter too. His dad is like a total Gryffindor. And then I showed this one last time. Oh gosh. Crazy kitty time.
What?
I'm in the middle of a row.
You're so far. I haven't
know.
touched mine since last time.
I only picked this up again last night because I was like, I need to work on it. So I'm in the middle of the row, so sorry about that. But this is Moonraker by Melanie Berg, a neighborhood fiber company. Oh my gosh, I love it so much.
Oh, it's so pretty.
I love it. This is such a fun project. It's mostly mindless. These little pops of color took a little bit of getting used to. It's like once you get it, you're fine. It's just paying attention a little bit. But yeah, super love it. I don't think I have the colorway named written down, but I'll pop it in here. So I've been working on that. And then I grabbed some of the tubes I've been cranking just to show you guys because so I worked from home last week. Sorry, my hair is driving me a little nuts. I worked from home last week, which was very dangerous because I was in very close proximity to my stash. I work in the basement of our house, and my stash lives down there for the most part. So I was just, you know, very close, and I kept picking up things and winding them and turning them into tubes. It was a very not so productive week last week. But I grabbed 3 that I thought were really cool that I wanted to share, and I was really excited to crank them up because I've had them for a little bit, and these dyers aren't very prevalent in my stash, so it was kind of like, ooh, I need to get more of that yarn. So this is Once Upon a Corgi, the Audrey base, which is 80% BFL, 20% nylon, in the Nice Guys Finished Dead colorway. And it's super like autumnal and beautiful. It kind of looks like my Burrow colorway, but like in speckly form. So I was like, oh, I love it. Feel that, it's super nice.
Oh, that's gonna be a sturdy sock.
I know, it's so
nice.
And then this, I have a few Primrose in my stash because she has some really pretty colorways. So this is Primrose Yarn Co. in the Helix colorway, or Helix base, which is 100% superwash merino. So You can use it for shawls also. In the Black Magic colorway. You can tell I'm a fan of all things Halloween. It's just really, really fun. I can't wait to turn that into socks. And then this I bought so long ago, and she has just kind of blown up, and it's super exciting because all of her colorways that I have are gorgeous. This is, I believe it's pronounced Qing fiber.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'll put.
But yeah, I've seen her stuff everywhere.
She has beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
So this is the pure merino fingering base, 100% superwash merino in the Flamingo colorway.
That's awesome.
It's so good. Super vibrant, looks like a flamingo. And I have so many, like I went on a buying binge when she was like, I think she was kind of just starting out, and you could get her stuff very easily, and now I don't think you can.
No, I see Stephen West posting it a lot.
Yeah, I think that's what kind of triggered that, but I mean, that's awesome.
Hey, I know.
That's awesome. And I've been like not wanting to knit any of it because it's so like precious, but I realized just how much of it I have, so I was like, I'm gonna go for the flamingo. And I think that's all my whips for the week.
Oh.
Yeah. I've been mostly monogamous on this thing.
Yeah. That yarn's so nice too.
I know.
I made a sweater out of it.
Did you?
Yeah, like that sweet vanilla tunic that I made into a sweater.
Yeah, the gray one.
That doesn't really fit that great. Yeah,
Oh.
that one.
At least you enjoyed knitting it.
I did. I did.
Yarn.
Yeah. The yarn's really good. Yeah, I gotta I had to do some tailoring or something on it. It doesn't fit great. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's my favorite time of the episode.
Oh, really?
Did you buy any yarn?
I did.
Oh, good.
Very exciting. So, I had a birthday, and I ask every year just for a gift certificate to my LYS, which I also work at, so I also get an employee discount. So it's like, give me a gift card.
It's like you get double the yarn.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
And right around that time, Hohi Locatelli released a pattern for a cardigan called Like a Cloud, knit in shibui. And what? My store has a bunch of shibui.
Perfect.
So I did a little bit of a splurge because honestly, I would not buy this if I...
Well, what color did you get?
Oh, gray. You know. So that sweater is made by holding together Silk Cloud.
I think you're doing it.
I think it's... There we go. Silk Cloud and Seema.
Amazing.
So, is it focusing? Hello? Okay. There we go. Okay, so hold those two together. Very exciting stuff. It's just like a basic throw together cardigan. So the silk, or the, what's this called? Yeah, the Silk Cloud is kid mohair and silk. And then the Seema, I think it's just wool. Let me see. Oh, 70 super baby alpaca.
Ooh.
And fine merino.
Super baby.
So I got that. I'm really excited. I need to finish one of my sweaters that I have on the needles so I can cast on for that.
That's gonna be amazing.
Yes. And then, I don't know if you guys know that I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I don't know if I've ever talked about it like a bajillion times before.
I don't think you mentioned it.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so Mustache had her May the 4th Star Wars update. I went a little crazy.
Oh my gosh, they're so good though.
And my husband was like, totally like, I need Boba Fett socks. When are you going to get me Boba Fett socks? So I need to finish my Woolberry socks. And then I'm going to cast on Boba for my husband, which he's very excited about. There we go.
Ooh, what base is that?
That is the Perfect stripe. Or like the one with the two mini skeins.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, and it's her 70-25. All of these are that. And then my son saw what I was looking at, and he wanted Luke. So I got, it's turning into like a family affair. Of like,
you're such a good wife, mother. I'd just be like, I'm gonna hoard it all for myself.
There we go. So I got Luke for him. I don't know how this is gonna work. Like a little 3-year-old sock. I don't know if it's gonna stripe how we want. And then I got Ray because I love Ray.
That's a good one.
Come on. There we go. So Ray, yeah, it's just very muted. I love it. And then her newest one is Lando, and I do love Lando, so I got Lando.
I'm kind of mad I didn't get Lando.
Lando's good.
I have most of those, because of course I do.
There we go. Lando! Very exciting. So, I have a lot of Star Wars socks to knit.
You have a lot of socks.
Yes, I gotta get going.
Did you see Solo?
Yes, I did.
Oh, good.
Because my birthday and my husband's birthday are 2 days apart, so we always have like a birthday weekend where we like do something fun.
How cool.
And usually Star Wars movies are released like right around our birthday, so we go see Star Wars movies.
That's perfect.
So we went and saw it. It was so good. Oh, I cast on a Carbeth. I
What?
didn't bring it. I knit
Finally,
that. Okay, like who does this? Okay.
Oh no.
So I'm going on a little tangent. Okay, so we went to like kind of one of those like fancy theaters where you reserve your seats.
Oh yeah.
And there's a recliner, and we went like I don't know, like on a really like unbusy time, during a really like not busy time. Someone sat right next to me in an empty theater.
Oh, I don't like that.
Like they reserved your
creepy.
seat right next to me, which is fine. In a full theater, fine, whatever. But I like felt bad knitting because I was afraid I was gonna make noise.
Whatever.
Excuse me.
I'd keep knitting.
Oh, excuse me.
Because you're tight.
Excuse me, sorry. I felt really bad knitting. I guess I could have moved to the other side of my husband, but I didn't want to like look like a jerk.
Yeah.
You know, like there's something wrong with that person. Like there wasn't anything wrong with them. I just didn't want to like.
Were they by themselves?
No, it was a couple. So there was like people 2 seats down from us, and then there were 2 empty seats, and then us, and then they selected those 2 seats in between us.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. It was just strange.
Was this at the mall?
Yeah.
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 I haven't been there yet.
But I cast on a Carbeth to knit in the theater during Han Solo, and then I didn't do it because I felt bad. I didn't want to be a jerk.
Finally a Carbeth.
Yeah, and really deep stash. It's Ultra Alpaca Light, Berg Ultra Alpaca Light from like, I don't know, 10 years ago, 12 years ago. Yeah, deep stash. Deep stash. I'm holding it double.
Oh my gosh.
But it's the pullover. I have yarn for the cardigan too.
I think I'm gonna do the cardigan at some point.
But yeah, we saw it. It's great.
That's good.
I was a little on the fence.
Yeah, I've heard mixed reviews.
But I very much enjoyed it.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Yeah. And that's all of my acquisitions.
I probably will see it in a year when it's on DVD.
Yeah.
Because I don't go to the movie.
I tried to convince my son to go see it.
Oh.
But he won't.
He doesn't want to see it?
No, he doesn't like movie theaters.
No.
I think they're too loud.
Makes sense.
So.
Yeah. I bought a little yarn. So Lush Knit had a surprise update, which is the only reason I got these skeins, because Megan sells out immediately, which is super awesome. So she posted this colorway called Golden Years on Instagram, and I was like, I need that immediately. I'm going through a yellow phase also, in addition to the purple phase. So this is Golden Years on her Superstar sock. Can this focusing?
Yeah, it is.
Which is the 80-20 base. And then while I was there, she still had a few other colors. Like, it was totally just, hey, I put stuff in the shop and I just happened to be on Instagram, like I do. And yeah, so she also had Delirious on the Sparkle sock, which is 75 superwash merino. Oh, 20% nylon, 5% stellina. And it's gorgeous. So bright. I think this is gonna get cranked up very soon. And unfortunately, these are one of a kind, so you guys cannot get them. Sorry about that. But she has lots of other gorgeous colorways, and she does pretty regular updates. So, yes. I also got some more sock yarn because that's what I do. So there was a de-stash, and I got a few things. I'm not gonna show you everything, but it was.
You didn't tell them how it came.
No, I did not tell them.
Okay.
So I maybe went a little overboard, and it came in a giant priority mailbox. I was like, okay, whatever. It was like one of those really long ones that I'm sure they ship like posters and stuff in. And so I opened it, and all the yarn was in a garbage bag because that's how much yarn I bought. So I will show you my top 5-ish that I got, just because otherwise we'll be here an hour. So I got a skein of stress knits, and Stacy's in the hospital right now having her baby, well, in the next few weeks, which is very exciting. Wishing her a very easy labor and healthy baby and all that. This is her favorite sock base in the If Autumn Were an Extrovert colorway. It's super pretty.
It's real pretty.
Focusing, maybe, kind of. Yeah, there we go. So it's got hot pinks and golds, speckles, and I've bought stress knits before. She usually has a very delicate hand with the speckles, and everything is pale and beautiful, and so is this. I love it. It's totally my colors. And then I got the Fawn and the Fox, who is also having her baby very soon. More good wishes to you. So many babies. So this is the Magpie base, which is gold stellina, superwash merino, and nylon in the Kiss colorway. More gold. I'm ready for fall.
I am too. I'm sick of summer already.
Oh my gosh, it's been so hot. And then yesterday I went outside for a little bit, and it was like 60 degrees, and I'd gotten so used to the 90-degree weather I had to go inside because I was too cold.
Oh.
It was it was ridiculous. And then we have Nox yarn in the Mars sock base, which is 75/25, in the Skokat colorway. There we go. Another beautiful autumnal kind of shade. And then Lavender Lune in her 75/25 base in the Felix Felicis colorway, which is the Harry Potter spell. Or no, it's not the spell. It's the Liquid Luck. Very pretty. Yeah, this is my first Lavender Lune, I think. I think you got one last time, didn't you? Or no, I got it. Never mind. It was
yeah. I don't think I have one
because I don't even remember at this point. And then I got my first, well, not my first one of mine, but this one I wanted for such a long time. This is the Footsie base, which is 80/20 BFL and nylon, in the Water Sprites colorway. It's so pretty. I think she did an Art Nouveau colorway collection or club at some point, and this is what that is from. So pretty. I think this needs to percolate for a little bit. And then, so I think I'm turning into Christie a little bit because I got a lot of Brooklyn tweed. So I had to go to our LYS for one thing and ended up leaving with like 5 things, as you do. But they had their new Piggery base, which is a fingering weight. This is woolen spun.
I don't know.
I think everything else
it says on it.
Does it?
I thought it did. I should know because I work at this store. I haven't been in a while though.
Maybe it says on the shelter.
I think Shelter's Woolen Spun.
One of them, yeah, Shelter is Woolen Spun.
So this is Worsted Spun. Yeah.
So it's their new fingering weight yarn. It comes in 210 yard hanks. And it's really nice. I just got some for science because it was there. So this is the Aurora colorway and the Treehouse colorway. Aurora's on the bottom. And I don't know what it's going to be. It could be some colorwork mittens or a colorwork hat. I know Jared Blood has a new hat pattern out. It'll be something. I just love those colors together. And then I found another D-stash on Etsy. I don't even know how I found it. But she was selling hand spun, and I cannot spin, but I love hand spun. Can never find it. I used to buy from Cat Reading when she would sell her stuff, but she stopped. So yeah, this is from Crafty Kate Knits on Etsy. She still has some hand spun in her shop, and it was very affordable. This is the Madame de Pompadour from Nest Fiber Studio. It is Targhee, bamboo, and silk. And it's a worsted weight. Super pretty colors. I think you're focusing.
It is.
And then I also got Flashing Cardinal from Three Waters Farm, and this is Blueface Leicester, 100%. So this is worsted weight, and the other one is a DK weight, so they'll just be hats, I'm thinking. This might be fun mittens, actually. I'm super excited. Oh, nice. And she had some shelter just sitting there, so I got 5 of those for a shawl. This is the Button Jar colorway, which I really love, and I love this since it came out. And it'll probably be a Sylvia McFadden worsted weight shawl at some point. So yeah, that is my 3 weeks of wool piggery. Modified.
Modified.
Modified. Yes.
Oh man.
It's been a mess.
Oh, sorry. I have you uncovered your notes.
Dream knits.
Dream knits.
What are you going to cast on next?
I only have one dream knit right now, and that is the Wool and Honey pullover by Andrea Mowry.
So good.
It's a very pretty garter stitch, sort of boxy pullover with slip stitch hexagons all over the yoke.
It's beautiful.
And it calls for loft, but might be a nice tie. You know, try that Puri yarn. Use that instead. I don't know.
That would be pretty.
So I've had some quality issues with loft before.
Does it break?
Yeah, I made a mosaic stitch shawl, and one of the stitches on the edge, like it snapped. One of the threads on the end snapped. Also, my 3-year-old wore it as his winter scarf. So I mean,
it had a lot of hard
yeah.
wear.
So you know.
No, I've heard mixed things too.
Yeah. So.
But like even knitting with this, I feel like I'm gonna break it. I haven't yet, but it feels like it. It might just be one of those kind of things. I have a few, and I have yarn for like half of them.
Nice.
So like I said, dangerous week because working from home. And you know, we've been talking about the Shift Cowl for a while by Andrea Mowry, and I had yarn for it in my stash. And even though I'm a crazy yarn hoarder and everything is a mess, I know where things are. So it was really bothering me that I did not know where this yarn was. But I found it.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
So these are Crazy by Stonehenge Fiber Mill. And I think they just take like whatever remnants are left and they twist them up into crazy cakes. And I kind of connected them to see where I'm going next, but I'll start with this one. And then go to this one. And finish with this one. So yeah, I think it's going to be really cool. I'm not sure how these colors will play up once I start knitting them, but we will find out. And I have the pattern, I have the needles, I have the yarn, so that will probably be cast on pretty soon. And it's sport weight, so it counts for our knit along.
It does.
And then the next dream knit, well, Harlow, also by Andrea Mowry. She hosted a knit along, and we kind of dropped the ball on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a brioche 2-color hat, and I have yarn for that as well. I meant to grab it, but I did not. And then Thea Coleman, Baby Cocktails, she released a hat pattern, and she is donating 100% of the proceeds to Flint for their clean water. Maybe talked about this last time, but this is Brooklyn Tweed Ranch 1 in the Lac colorway, naturally dyed. She's raised over $6,000 in the past like 2 weeks, which is awesome. And I have the pattern. I meant to cast it on this week, but I just ran out of time. And yeah, Melanie Berg has a new shawl book coming out. Gorgeous.
I know, I'm really excited about it.
I know. I wrote down Two Road shawl because that one is my favorite. It has like I think it has a cabled edging. It's very pretty. I'll throw a picture up here. Yeah. So many things are coming out. And now that summer's like getting to it, so many sweater patterns are going to come out.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to lose my mind because I want to knit everything. So we have a new little segment that we're going to start. We opened up an Ask Us Anything thread in our Ravelry group, which is just Knitalong Podcast on Ravelry. And yeah, so if you have any questions about what we're knitting, general life questions, etc., feel free to post and we will answer it in the thread and on the podcast. We had 2 questions this week. One was about my yarn room paint color. So that I'll just knock that out off the bat. So that was asked by Danielle. Hi Danielle. That is Bear Venom.
Ooh.
I know.
That's a cool name.
The name kind of sold me and it's awesome. I think it took 2 coats, but it's a very crazy, vibrant, bright green and I love it so much. And then our second question was about Chicago yarn stores.
Yeah. I don't really shop too much in the city for yarn. Mostly because I've worked at a yarn shop on and off for 10 years. But one shop that I really enjoy downtown or in the city is Nina, which is in Wicker Park, in the Wicker Park neighborhood.
Super cute.
I think it's still there. I haven't been there in a couple of years.
Yeah, it's super cute.
But it's on the smaller side, but it's very well curated. The staff is great. I really like it.
The one that I really like closed. I liked Windy Nitty.
Me too. That was that was my other.
It was
R.I.P.
So good.
Yeah.
But also there is at Knit One Chicago that just opened. I haven't been there yet, but it looks really nice.
I was in a taxi driving by it and being like, oh,
I want to go. Yeah. So that one looks really nice. I know they have like custom Lorna's laces, colorways sometimes, and yeah, it just looks really it looks like a really good part of the knitting community.
Yeah.
If you're in the city.
Yeah.
And then we have some really good shops out in the suburbs. Wool and Company.
Yeah.
That is our local yarn shop.
That's where I work.
Yeah.
It's cool. So Brooklyn Tweed, Shibui. We're a Tosh custom shop.
Ooh.
So what that means is that you can get any colorway on any base in any quantity that you need, custom dyed for you.
That's new.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
I think it takes about a month. So you know, if you're like really planning ahead, you can do that. Also, if you're not in the area, they have a great selection and they have a website and they have free domestic shipping. So
on everything?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And there's actually more stuff on the website than what we have in the shop.
Oh, that's cool.
But
I didn't know that.
oh, we had a bunch of Rama, the fennel garn.
Oh, fennel garn, yeah.
Yeah, I got a ton of that in.
I saw that.
I don't know, I work in a couple weeks. I'll have to check it out.
I hadn't been in for a while, so when I stopped in, they also had the new Lane magazine, which
oh,
I
they
bought.
do?
Yep.
Oh.
It's upstairs. They had the new Pom Pom Quarterly.
They have Pom Pom? Okay,
do.
I work like...
They do.
I work like once a month.
You need to go in there and you need to buy this and you need to buy this, and they had like so many books.
I'm just there like, if they need someone
Yeah.
on a Saturday, they call, like like every once in a while.
Well, you need to go buy some stuff.
I know, yeah.
The female garn's really
Well,
good too.
when I went and bought my shibui, I had my son with me, and I was just like, I know what I need, this is what I need, okay, bye. Like, I was in there for like 5 minutes.
See you later.
Yeah, peace. I really like String Theory in Glen
String Theory is
Allen.
great.
We have a friend who works there.
Hi,
What's up, Michelle?
We haven't been there in a while.
I know.
They have a good selection.
Yeah.
Glen Ellen as a whole is pretty cute.
Yeah.
They have an independent bookstore, a little movie theater.
Yeah.
Very cute. If you're up for a drive, the Fold is about 45 minutes away from us.
So it's about an hour and a half away from downtown.
And
maybe longer.
Probably a little
depending on traffic.
But it's really nice.
Yeah.
She does a lot of festivals, so if you go to Rhinebeck, she might do Maryland Sheep and Wool, I can't remember.
Yeah, she does Maryland.
Yeah, so she does a lot of the travel circuits. She stocks Blue Moon Fiber Company. And I think that she said she was like one of the only people.
Yeah, she is.
Is she? Okay.
Yeah.
In like this area.
Yeah, when Socks That Rock was having its moment. I mean, it might still be having a moment.
Yeah,
I don't know. I still have a lot of it. I like
I
it.
do too.
But
They have a lot of
people would go there a lot.
That's mostly what she brings to the festivals. So, and plus Marengo's cute. It's out a bit.
Yeah, the yarn shop is attached to our house,
which is pretty cool.
Yeah, so you can park in your driveway and go shop.
She has an adorable German Shepherd, and he's super friendly.
Mm-hmm.
That's like Matt's favorite part about going.
Yeah.
Obviously, he'll be like, okay, I'll sit in the car, and then he sees the German Shepherd. He's like, okay, I'm gonna come in.
Yeah.
But those are our most frequented shops.
Yeah.
Most of the other ones I think have closed, wasn't there?
Yeah, a lot of them have closed.
Yeah, there was one in Wheaton. Every time I walked past it, it was closed. So.
Oh really? I never went to that one.
I just assumed.
There's Niche in Downers Grove.
Niche, yeah.
So that's, you know.
I shopped them when we went to.
Yeah, they were at Vogue Chicago.
They carry Julie Asselin and Quince, I believe.
Yes.
So there's a lot of
stuff around here.
Everybody carries different things too, so you can do a little crawl if you want to.
Yes.
And then Lorna's Laces, I don't think they have a shop, but they do workshops occasionally, and you can go dye, and they host their mill-end sale.
Yes.
Every so often, which I went to once.
Did
Got
you?
into trouble, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's our Ask Me Anything.
Yeah, so ask us anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now, the rambling, the chatter.
Rambling.
The chatter.
The chatter.
So, I don't know. So last time I talked about how I bought a bunch of fabric for my daughter to make dresses.
And we threw up a picture.
Oh my gosh. But no, I made her a dress.
Did you?
She was present for the entire process. So she picked out the fabric that she wanted for her first dress.
Oh, no.
I made her the dress. I have the straps basted so I can figure out how long they want. She takes it, she grabs it from me, she yells no, and she throws it on the ground and she walks away. I can't even get out of her body. No. Why? So now I have a lot of like kitty project bag fabric.
So she's over it?
Like I can't even get it on her, and I'm not gonna like.
Aww.
Yeah, so I made her most favorite cartoon lady is Doc McStuffins, and I made her Doc McStuffins dress. She's not having any of it. It's so cute.
Do you remember what pattern?
It was just like one of like the cheapo ones at Joann's, like on like the wall.
Okay.
Like the Quick and Easy or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just like a little bodice and a gathered skirt and then like little straps. It's like super easy because I'm not a very good sewist. But she grabs it and she throws it on the ground, and I try it every couple days.
Oh.
So she's done. I'm sorry.
Hopefully she will learn to love it.
So I've made my son a bunch of pajama pants, and he is like all about it.
Oh, that's good.
It makes up for it.
Star Wars.
Star Wars, Zelda,
Awesome.
Spider-Man. Yeah, he's all about it.
Joanne's been killing it with like the fabrics lately.
Yeah, I've been spending a lot of time at Joanne's lately.
I got a Marauders Map knit, or a knit dress.
Nice.
Yeah, so my mom made this dress for me. You can kind of see it. It is a Deer and Doe Zephyr, and it's like my staple. It has like a little seam here, and it's like a flared skirt. Super easy. It uses like 2.5–3 yards of jersey, and I have like 10 of them. She's like, Mom, make me a dress. So eventually, maybe she'll come back to you.
Maybe.
But I got Marauders Map knit, so that will be my next Zephyr dress.
Oh.
I know.
That's cool.
It's pretty nice. I have friends in high places, aka my mom. But yeah, Me Made May. So much FOMO, so much like, I want to do this, but I'm gonna suck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
for my birthday, my husband got me a gift card to Wool & Company and a gift card to Barnes & Noble. And I bought myself a bunch of sewing books.
Awesome.
Yeah. So.
Did you get Gertie?
No, I didn't get Gertie. Her stuff, I like it, but honestly, like, I'm not gonna wear it. I'm not. I did get Alabama Shannon.
I don't know.
It's like, it's hand sewing.
Oh, cool.
And a couple other just sort of like basic things. Yeah.
Very cool.
You know, get around to it eventually.
No, I've been ordering so much fabric. So, also, because apparently I think money grows on trees, but Circa 15, which is a former brick and mortar fabric shop in Washington State. She's online only now. She always has incredible sales, like $5 a yard, cotton and steel.
Oh yeah, you sent me a link. Yeah.
I did send you a link. You did not fall for it though.
No.
So I've just been buying like random cotton and steel for $5 a yard, and I figured if I mess it up, it's $5 a yard.
Yeah, you can make something else with it.
Yeah, I can make project bags.
Yeah.
But Jacqueline Salem, she posted that she was having sewing weekends with her friends who've like never sewn before, or they've sewn like once before, and they made dresses. They made like sew over it dresses. I'm like, maybe I should just try it.
Just try it.
I know, I just need to try it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I know I'm not gonna like having to cut everything out and measure everything, and I know that's gonna deter me a little bit, but then the idea of having a new item of clothing in like a few hours, that's pretty exciting. I need to just do it.
Just bite the bullet. Just go for it.
Once I practice, we'll have a sewing afternoon.
Yeah, absolutely. So
did you sort out your room?
I'm getting there. So I'm destashing a bunch of my yarn. It's on my project page, or my stash page if anyone cares or wants anything. But I'm trying to get rid of some of my yarn and make my room more usable for sewing and things like that. So when I moved into my house, I didn't have any kids. I didn't think I was going to have any kids, and I had the most epic craft room ever. But now it is a bedroom for one of my children. So all my stuff is in this really small office, and it kind of became like where we throw all the other stuff that we don't know what to do with, and I'm digging out.
Lots of stuff.
Lots of random stuff, like
my Hey Girl.
Oh, yeah, that was in my kitchen. But, but yeah, I'm just trying to kids have a lot of junk, so I'm trying to get rid of some of my stuff and be a little bit more, I wouldn't say like minimalist, but that's an aspiration.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to, we've been doing donation pickups every week, trying to spring clean. I have a lot of stuff. But then I get so overwhelmed, I don't know what I want to get rid of.
If I don't know, I just get rid of it anyway.
That's a good,
that's what I do.
Good way to attack it.
Honestly, that's what I do. Just like,
I need to just put everything in like a room and just have to go through it.
Yep.
Otherwise I'll just walk away. But yeah, other than that, I've been gardening like crazy. That's a new obsession. It's insane. So I started a bunch of tomato plants from seeds and whatnot, and I used like moisture control, seed starters, but everything was getting pretty wet, and I was like, I don't know if these are gonna make it, so I had to transplant them, and I ended up buying a bunch of plants anyway, so now I just have plants all over my backyard. I bought these little planter bags that I filled up, put each plant in there. They're doing really well.
Nice.
But yeah, there's gonna be 1,000 tomatoes in my yard.
My garden is like terrible right now. Also, like, I am like super high risk for skin cancer, so I was at the dermatologist today. I'm like covered in biopsies. I have like all on my arm, my legs. Wear sunscreen, even if you're not a super pale white lady. Still wear sunscreen. Yeah. So I can only be outside after 4 or before 10 generally.
Oh.
So it's not really.
Not ideal with gardening.
Yeah, like I used to do a lot more, but like my risk levels have gone up, so I have to like stay inside a lot. So,
I will give you some tomatoes.
Thank you.
In my garden.
I have tomatoes I grew from last year's garden, and like the plants are coming up, and I might just be like, I'm just gonna let those go. I planted some peppers and I planted a zucchini in my raised beds, but I haven't really done much else because I can't really go outside right now, and
yeah, it's been really, really sunny.
Yeah.
There haven't been any cloudy days.
So.
Which is great for the plants, but not so great for...
Yeah, for people who can't really go outside.
I actually found like a hidden... So I found a hidden composter and a like falling apart raised bed behind my garage, which was pretty cool. It's like a detached garage. So we just like went out there and spent an hour fixing it up. Planted onions and a shallot plant. We'll see how that goes.
Nice.
Some banana peppers, more tomatoes, because tomatoes everywhere. So yeah, it's just been really fun. I get to get outside during the day. Because otherwise I'll just not.
Yeah.
So that's been fun. So if you have any, so I did a lot of cucumbers and tomatoes and some onions. Lots of peppers. So if you have any like advice on canning or pickling, please let me know, because I've never done either of those. And I would really like to preserve stuff as much as I can.
I can help you.
Awesome.
I can a lot of stuff.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, I have like a whole canning cabinet in my kitchen.
It.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll can some stuff.
Yeah, I know how to do all this stuff. I can help you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never done any of that. And then I have gazillions of spices also growing. Like my mom and I both planted the same stuff. I'm like, we should have just like each picked 5 because my basil plant is like this tall.
Yeah.
So I'm making pesto this weekend.
Yeah, just don't pick like the very top bunch, or else
it'll die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Do you like get like the ones on the bottom?
Because I was gonna do that.
Yeah. Do you like the lower ones?
Okay. I was just gonna go from the top. Okay.
No.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Every day's a school day. So have you been watching anything?
I'm still watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
We started it, finally.
Well, no, I mean, I've watched it before, but we've been binging it for a while. And then I've been watching the Stanley Cup.
Nice.
But not a whole lot of TV.
No.
My daughter has been like really bad with sleeping, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
No rest for you.
No.
TV
So I just like, honestly, I've just been like, okay, I'll just go to bed 2, and I just like go to bed with her at like 9.
That sounds pretty nice.
When she wakes up, I just like, oh, I'm just gonna crawl into bed with her and go to bed.
That sounds nice.
I'm very boring.
I got so much sleep last week, and I was like a zombie.
Yeah.
Apparently, I thrive off of no sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I started watching The Good Witch on Hallmark Channel. Well, it's on Netflix.
What's that?
So it's about a witch, and she lives in a small town. It's pretty cute. It's like very wholesome.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be like Practical Magic, the TV show, but there's very little actual magic. She's like she owns a shop that sells candles and like skincare stuff, and she just like senses things, and she can help people with their problems. So it's not as witchy as I was hoping, but it's pretty cute. And then the one guy from Desperate Housewives is on it. Whoever the main guy was, I didn't watch the show.
I never watched the show either, I don't know.
The main guy from Desperate Housewives is on it, and he's like the love interest. And, oh, I messed this up. So I've been watching that. It's a good like yarn prep show, because it's cutesy, wholesome. And then Supermarket Sweep. Season 2 is on Amazon Prime if anyone is interested. We like marathoned it.
Yeah.
When season 1 was on. Yeah.
Oh man.
But we binged season 2 and now it's over. We get very sucked into that.
Really?
Yeah, very sucked in. And then I have confession time.
Oh no. Last
night.
What'd you watch?
Matt made me join Bachelor Nation.
Ew! No!
I know. It's so bad. It's so bad. We watched Bachelorette episode 1 of this current season.
I have nothing to say but disapproval.
I know. I know. So I've never, so aside from like the last, I've talked about this before, but like I heard word about what was going on last season of The Bachelor, and I was like, ooh, this sounds like crazy drama, I'm gonna watch it. And then I got sucked into watching Unreal on Lifetime.
Oh yeah,
which was delightful. I highly recommend Unreal. So we went into like watching Bachelorette just because it was on, and we're like, we're gonna give it a shot. It's like actually pretty funny. It's like watching Unreal, so I watched Unreal first. It's like Unreal. It's exactly like high drama, ridiculousness, and it's all guys, so it's like they're just being like super petty and like macho, and it's just ridiculous. I'm probably gonna like shame myself later for even admitting to watching it, but it was a fun time. I know. I won't talk about it again. I won't talk about it again. But it was pretty funny. Yeah. So if you're looking for something like fun and just trashy and something to laugh at with your significant other, because Matt was like
watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Well, that too. But yeah, Matt was like laughing.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it was.
I don't know.
I know.
It just gives me the creeps.
I know, it's so weird, and they're all like, "This really works." I'm like, "Does it?" I'm pretty sure that only like one person is still married.
Yeah.
It's like that original Bachelorette lady.
Well,
I think.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe more, but most people end up divorced.
I don't know. Yeah.
So that was my fun trash for the week. And now hopefully we're gonna watch something quality tonight, because a lot of stuff is coming to Netflix this month, like Luke Cage season 2.
Oh really?
And Glow season 2. I love Glow. It's so fun.
I watched the first couple episodes and then I forgot about it. I should probably go back.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Sense8 finale is coming like tomorrow, I think. Did you watch Sense8?
I watched the first season.
Yeah, I watched the first season too.
Yeah, I'm really bad about like sticking with shows.
Me too. I still haven't watched Jessica Jones.
What? It's so good.
Well, the second season.
Oh,
yeah.
It's not as good.
I know. That's why. Like, I'm really good at first seasons, and then after that,
yeah,
not so much.
Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of TV to watch. I shouldn't be wasting my time. Whatever. So, I think that's all I've got.
All I got.
Nothing really exciting coming up. It's June now.
It is June.
It's June.
Stitches in August.
It's gonna be hot for the next 2 months. I'm not gonna want to do anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stay inside a lot and knit. Go to the library with my kids. We're more of a winter family.
Yeah, I really am a winter, fall person. Not a summer person at all. Even though I love planting and stuff. Oh, the cats are on their patrol. Yeah, so we will see you in about 2 weeks.
Yeah. So thanks for
join our Cal if you haven't already. SOSY Cal.
Isn't it Cal? No,
Cal.
Cal.
Yes.
Cal SOSY.
There we go.
Yeah.
On Instagram, you can check out what everybody else is making, and check out the chatter and FO threads and our Ravelry group. Sport weight and finer. Whips count.
Double dip.
Double, triple dip.
Do it.
Do it all.
All right.
Bye. Cheers.